Hey guys, it is brand new Bubsy, and I just wanted to check in. Today is December 21st, it's a Saturday, and I think the last time I was on, I was I was just getting ready to go into the hospital for the bariatric education class and the EGD, and so everything went good. I really liked the class. It was from like 9 to 12. It was long, but I really enjoyed the class. It was a lot of people in there. I wasn't expecting it to be such a big class, but it was pretty big. It was probably about 15, 20 people in there. And a couple of the people were like 5, 10 years post-op, and they were just kind of talking about their experiences so we can have like a first-hand experience as opposed to a doctor telling us what to expect. So that was cool. It was very informative. So we met with the surgical coordinator, and she was kind of just going over what to expect as far as the hospital stay and what to do as far as checking in and prepping for surgery, all that good stuff. So we got a goodie bag coming in the door, and I'll show you some of the stuff that we got. So we got this thingy here, which has a tube that connects to it. This tube here, let me see if I can put it together. So it looks like this, and this is what we're going to be using on the day of surgery after we come out, and it's going to help with expanding your lungs to try to get you back breathing normal after surgery, just so you don't develop pneumonia or anything like that. And so you're supposed to practice before and after surgery, blowing into it just to, or inhaling, I think. Can't remember which one, but to try to exercise your lungs so that you can practice breathing on your own. We also got these bottles. I don't know if you can see. Can't really see the name of it, but it's Scrub Care. And this is supposed to be used to clean the stomach area before and after surgery. And we only use it on your stomach, and it's just supposed to cleanse the area. You can't use any lotion, powder, or anything. Pretty much on the day of surgery, you're going to be having deodorant on only. And so they gave us a couple of bottles to wash our stomach area to make sure it's clean and, no germs or bacteria or anything on it. And then they also gave us like a welcome kit that kind of just goes over, things that we know we need to do. They gave us a packet on nutrition, pretty much the same packets I've gotten from my surgeon, but I guess they're a little bit more detailed from the hospital. But after the surgical coordinator had her part, then we met with the hospital nutritionist, and she was just kind of going over in depth about to-dos and what not to-dos after surgery. And she was just going over dumping syndrome, the grams of sugar and everything that's been drilled into our heads. She went into depth about it, and just people asking questions about again what to expect and what you can and can't have, and the consequences for trying to eat like you did before pre-surgery as opposed to post-op. And so it's interesting to hear some of the post-op patients' responses to some of the questions that people had. And it's pretty repetitious, this whole process. They just kind of drill into your head that your life is going to dramatically change. And it's obvious it's going to have to be a dramatic change because it's huge. You think about it, you spend 20, 30, 40 years putting on this extra 100, 200 pounds, and then all of a sudden coming off dramatically, you're going to have to make some dramatic changes. So I'm okay with that now. It's been a struggle, but I'm okay with it now. Anyway, so after the class, I had the EGD. And so that's, again, where they put the tube down your throat that has a camera on the end, and it looks at your intestines to make sure everything is intact. Pre-surgery, to make sure everything's good, so that if you do have issues, we know that there was something going on beforehand. The procedure wasn't bad. It was maybe 15 minutes. I love the doctor. He made me feel very comfortable. We laughed and joked, and the last thing I remember is seeing they had a really pretty skylight above me on the operating table. That's the last thing I remember seeing. And I was out. I woke up and my best friend was in the room, and so it was over. It wasn't bad. I woke up like I had just been, coming out of a nap. It was not bad. But they were just saying expect a sore throat, don't eat anything. Just take it easy as far as eating afterwards. Not don't eat anything, but just maybe eating soup or something light afterwards, because some people do get nauseous. You're not supposed to eat like red sauces or red juices, because if you are to throw up, they want to make sure it's not blood. If you drink the red juice or whatever, the dye could alter it from being vomit and you thinking that it's blood or something. So I didn't have any issues with that. The next day I did wake up with a sore throat, but it was like a dry sore throat. It wasn't like strep. It was like I had been talking for forever and not drinking any water or something. So I still kind of have that. It's kind of just scratchy and kind of achy, but it's not like a strep throat, but it's fine. They did find some things on the EGD. So apparently I have a hiatus hernia, and there was some acid leaking into my intestines, so they took some biopsies. And I'll show you the pictures. They actually give you a copy. Let me pull it up. So I'm trying to get a good picture of it. This is kind of what it looks like. They took some biopsies of my intestines. It says that my stomach was normal esophagus. And the hernia and what they call erosion is where the acid was leaking. The erosion were found in the same area. It's called the GE junction. And again, they took biopsies of my stomach. They said it was normal symmetrical, and patent pylorus, and normal duodenum. So I know the duodenum is one of the most important, and the doctor was just drilling that into my head. Like, you're going to be very familiar with this duodenum word because it's the most important. So I'm glad that was at least normal. But yeah, I'm anxious to see what this is about. This erosion is the erosion in the hernia, because I didn't know anything was going on down there. They said normally with hernias people have a lot of heartburn. I didn't have any of that. I never have heartburn. I don't have acid reflux. They said that sometimes during pregnancy it can be really bad, and I remember when I had my daughter, I was pregnant with her, I had horrible acid reflux. Like, I had to take Prevacid every single day in order to eat food because it hurt so bad to eat. It was just like something was burning in my throat constantly. So it's the only way I could eat. So I'm thinking now that was the hernia, and I thought it was normal acid reflux that you get during pregnancy. So I'm just kind of anxious to see what that's about. But other than that, everything went really well. All of my other labs came back good. Nothing was found. So this is the first time I'm getting some strange news, but they said it shouldn't affect the decision of the surgeon to do the surgery. So that's good too. Other than that, I just wanted to check in, let you guys know what was going on. And then I have a follow-up appointment. Well, this is the last appointment before surgery with my actual surgeon, and it will be on January 2nd. And then my official surgery date is January 7th at 8 a.m. So I got to be there at 6 to prep. But it's time now. It's finally happening. I just again want to thank you guys for your support and the messages and comments and stuff that I've been getting. It's very motivating for me, just because I feel like I don't have a whole lot of support right now. And it's good. I mean, it feels good to have people who don't know you want to follow your journey with you, and they're encouraging and they say motivating things to you. So it's really helping me along the way in those times where I feel like I'm in this thing by myself and people are kind of against this surgery, like, oh, that's just the lazy and easy way out. But people don't understand how difficult this is, especially when you you have an eating addiction, really. It's a food addiction. And it's not as easy just to go eat a salad as some people think. So it really is life changing, and especially when your family and everything you do is just surrounded by food, really. I mean, even at work, people are constantly bringing things in, and this is just how we show love. My family, we cook. Well, we're all a bunch of cooks, and that's how we show love. So it's going to be a really hard transition for me, and so all the support I can get is really helpful, and I really appreciate you guys watching and commenting and all that stuff. So just wanted to let you know. So I will check in before or after my final appointment, or before my surgery, one of the two, whenever I can squeeze it in. But I just want to let you guys know what was going on, and again, thank you for your support. So I will be checking in soon. Take care.